Hey my loves, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing today? I hope you're doing good. If you're new to my channel, hey, my name is Sherry Ani, and in today's video I'm gonna be showing you guys how to start off your YouTube channel and everything you need to know. So with that being said, if you guys haven't already subscribed to my channel, stop what you're doing right now and go hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into today's video. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to need to start off your channel is something to record on. You can record on your phone. If you're just starting off, I recommend you guys just recording on your iPhone camera. Honestly, I remember when I first started my YouTube channel, I used to record on my phone. That was before I could afford to buy a camera. So don't be going spending money on a camera because all you need is a phone. So one recommendation that I could give you guys if you are recording on your phone is to use your back camera, because your back camera is actually better than like your front camera. And also, if you have an iPhone, you can go onto your camera settings and then make sure that you select the option that says 4K. The only downside is going to be that it's going to take up a lot of storage on your phone, but at the end of the day you're going to have to just like keep deleting videos or pay for more storage. But that's just if you don't want to buy a camera. If you do want to invest into your channel and get a camera, I recommend you guys getting either a Canon G7X or a Sony ZV-1. I have a Canon G7X Mark III, and this camera is a little bit pricey, but it is a really good camera. It's actually like the #1 vlogging camera. I have the Mark III, but you guys could get like the Mark II, which is gonna be like not as expensive. This one that I have now, I've had it for like 2 years, and I remember it was like $750, but that was like without tax and all of that. So it is kind of expensive, but it is worth it. So if you guys are mostly doing vlogs, then the Canon G7X is like a vlog camera, so you guys can get that. Or y'all could get the Sony ZV-1, which is also like another vlogging camera. If your channel is not really vlogs and it's more like sit down videos, then I recommend getting like a different camera, because the only thing about these cameras is that the battery dies really fast, especially for the Canon G7X. Like if I'm recording a vlog, it'll be fine because I'm like not recording long clips at a time. So I'm like recording and then like not recording for a little bit, so the camera battery lasts longer. But if you're filming like a sit down video, then I would recommend getting like a different kind of camera, maybe like a Canon M50. So now that you have something to record your video on, you're gonna need something to edit your video on, like an editing software. So I use iMovie, and I actually recommend you guys using iMovie as well, because it is literally probably like the easiest software to edit your video on. It's really just like straightforward and really easy to use, especially if you're editing on your phone. I use a MacBook to edit my videos, but when I first started off recording my videos on my phone, I used to also edit my videos on my phone. And like I said, it did take up a lot of storage, but the quality was cool and it was really easy to edit on my phone, especially editing on iMovie. The only downside to it is that it's really basic, but that's really all you're gonna need, especially if you're just starting off, because the only thing for me with iMovie is that it's basic, and I really only care about like fonts and green screens, but you can always work your way around that, because there's like this website called thefonts.com, and you can just go on there and they have like all the fonts that you can possibly think of for you to choose from. That way you could put it into your videos. And then any green screens, you could look at them up on YouTube and just screen record it and then put it onto iMovie. So if you're just starting off, don't spend a lot of money on like editing software. iMovie is literally free and it's like really easy to use. So till this day I still use iMovie. I know a lot of people use CapCut. I've heard a lot of good things about CapCut, so you guys can also try that as well. And there are other editing softwares like Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere Pro, which I was thinking about getting Final Cut, but it's really expensive. It's like $300 for Final Cut Pro, so it's not really necessary. That's just like if you want to invest into your channel and into like your editing, and if you want to up your editing. But I recommend you guys doing that like later down in the line. But to start off, like literally you can just use iMovie to edit, because it's just like really easy and straightforward. So I can show you guys how to edit, but that's gonna be like a different like series on my channel. I look, you already started. Like I showed you guys how to make a thumbnail and how to make a YouTube channel banner. The next thing I want to do is how to make like a YouTube intro. So I'm gonna do like a different series where I'm gonna show you guys like behind the scenes and how I edit my videos using iMovie and all of that other stuff. So now that you have somewhere to record your videos and an editing software to edit your videos, now we're going to talk about the quality of your videos, and along with quality comes good lighting, which is going to be my next point. You want to make sure that you have good lighting in your videos. And I remember when I first started my channel, I couldn't afford to buy a ring light, so I used to just use natural sunlight. If you're vlogging, you know, most likely you're gonna have natural sunlight anyway, but if you're filming like a sit-down video, you can also use like natural sunlight, which is what I used to do when I first started off, and the lighting was pretty good too. But if you guys can, I definitely recommend you guys getting a ring light off of Amazon. It doesn't have to be like an expensive one. It depends on like what size and all of that and the brand. You can get a cheap one off of Amazon, or you could get like a cute little small one. They have a lot of options on Amazon, so you can definitely find an affordable one. So I recommend you guys getting a ring light, that way you can have good lighting in your videos. Okay, so the next thing that you're gonna need is a good thumbnail. You could have a good video, but nobody will ever know that because your thumbnail wasn't a good thumbnail. Put it like this: your thumbnail is gonna be like the first thing that people see before they watch your video. So it's gonna determine whether people want to click on your video or not. So make sure that you have a good thumbnail. And also, like for example, if you're vlogging, just make sure that you're taking a lot of pictures while you're vlogging. That way you can put it as your thumbnail. Or if you're filming a sit-down video, make sure that you pose for a thumbnail throughout the video, and then just screenshot it and then set it as your thumbnail. So that's gonna be really important because that's gonna be the first thing that people see. I've made the mistake a couple times, you know, where I'm vlogging and I forget to take pictures of what I'm doing. So if you guys ever go through something like that, here's what I do. I go on Pinterest and then I just look up pictures similar to the stuff that I was doing in my vlog, and then I just use those pictures for my thumbnail. But definitely don't forget to take pictures while you're vlogging. That way you can have pictures to use for your thumbnail. So the next thing is going to be a title. Make sure that you have an interesting title that you know people are gonna wanna click on. So if you're doing a vlog, make sure that that's the first thing that you put in the title. That way people know that the video is gonna be a vlog, because people are looking for a specific kind of content. So you wanna make sure that you're putting that in your title. That way people know what they're looking for. So now that you have all the basics when it comes down to technology, now we're gonna get into like the other things. So the next thing is gonna be putting out quality content. You gotta make sure that you're putting out content that is good and something that you know you will be proud of. Don't just put out anything, because people are gonna be able to tell when you just do something together and just put it out. So just make sure that the content that you're putting out is something that you're proud of and something that you would want to watch yourself. So along with putting out quality content, it's gonna be doing trendy videos. You do want to be original when it comes down to YouTube, but at the same time you also want to do trendy videos because it's gonna help you grow your channel. Doing trendy videos is gonna help you gain more followers. So like for example, right, if it's like back to school season, you want to do like back to school related videos, because most likely people are going to be searching for that kind of content. Or another example is like when the seasons change, a lot of people do like maintenance vlogs, but they just title it like prepare with me for like winter, or prepare with me for like the summertime, stuff like that. Stuff that you know people are going to want to watch, or people are searching for. Or you can do like a lot of tutorials or a lot of how-to videos, because people are constantly looking up tutorials on how to do certain things. So that's like another idea. So I'm gonna give you guys some examples of some trendy videos to do. So the first thing you can do is like a daily vlog. You can do maintenance vlogs. You can do like a Sunday reset. You can do a lot of hygiene videos or a lot of advice videos, like hygiene routine, come hygiene shopping with me, or like advice, like going back to what I said earlier about like the back to school videos. You can do like advice for a freshman going into high school. You can do like Q&As, a lot of get ready with me. It's literally so many ideas for videos that you can do, but these are like some of the most popular ones. Okay, so now that we got all those other things out of the way, the next thing is going to be promotion. Make sure that you are promoting your videos, okay? This is really important. I know a lot of people say that they're scared to promote their channel when they're first starting off because they don't know what people are going to say and they're shy. At the end of the day, Like, you gotta make sure that you're promoting your videos because you want people to know that you have a YouTube channel. That way people can engage with your content and watch your videos, okay? Make sure that you're promoting your videos. What I like to do is I like to post like my thumbnail along with the link onto my Instagram story. That's like my main way of promoting my videos, but it's like literally so many other things that you could do. Just make sure that you promote your videos on all of your platforms, like on TikTok, because you can go viral on TikTok off of anything. So TikTok is really one of the main ways to promote your videos. And then another way besides Instagram and TikTok is on YouTube itself, because YouTube has this thing called like the community tab. So a lot of the times I'm scrolling through YouTube, I see community tab posts from channels that I'm not even subscribed to. So the community tab has like its own algorithm. You'll be surprised, you can actually gain like a lot of subscribers just off of that alone. But just make sure that you promote your videos in whatever way possible, because you want people to know about your content. That way you can grow your following. And YouTube also has this thing now, it's called YouTube Shorts. So it's kind of like posting a reel on Instagram or like posting a TikTok. So if you're making like a lot of like content on TikTok, you can just post that onto YouTube Shorts, and that's like also another way to gain more followers and gain more subscribers. So another major point is going to be consistency. Make sure that you're uploading videos consistently, and consistent could be many different things. You can work out a schedule that works out for you. Personally, I feel like once a week is like good enough. Just create a schedule for yourself, whatever works for you. You're like filming a video on a specific day, and then you're editing, and then you have a specific day where you upload those videos. That way your subscribers know when to expect a video from you. Because if you're not consistent, you're not gonna notice any growth, which is like the opposite of what you want. I remember when I uploaded my very first YouTube video, I uploaded that video, I didn't post another video for a whole nother year. Don't be like me. Make sure that you're uploading at least once a week, even twice a week. But at the end of the day, that might be too much for you. But I feel like once a week is good enough to upload a video. I feel like that's consistent. So another thing that we're going to talk about is going to be music. So when it comes down to like vlogs and stuff like that, so you can look up copyright free music on YouTube, and you're gonna find like a lot of like things to use, and a lot of songs that you can use in your vlogs for like montages and stuff like that. But you just want to be very careful, and you want to make sure that the music that you're using is actually copyright free music, because sometimes it'll say that it's copyright free, and then you go put it on your video and you upload it and it still gets copyrighted. So what I like to do is I like to look through like the comments to see if like anybody else that used the beat or like the sound or the song got copyrighted. But if you guys want like 100% guaranteed copyright free music, there's this website and it's called Epidemic Sound. But basically it's gonna just be like mostly like instrumental kind of beats and like music. It is 100% copyright free. So if you guys are a little bit more paranoid about that, then I definitely recommend you guys using Epidemic Sound. But if not, then YouTube has a lot of copyright free music that you can use. And now that we're already on the topic of like copyright and whatnot, make sure that all the songs that you're using are no copyright, because every time you upload a video, if the song is copyright, you're gonna get like copyright claims. But if you get too many of those over time, even if your channel isn't monetized, if you get 3 copyright strikes, then your channel gets automatically deleted. The chances of that happening are not really that big, but you still want to be really careful with that. So the next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download this app, and it's called YouTube Studio. That's like a must-need app as a YouTuber, because basically that has like all of the analytics and like the behind the scenes of your channel. So it tells you like how many subscribers you have, your watch time hours, how many views you're getting per video, and all of that kind of stuff. So that just has like all the analytics that you're gonna need to know about your channel. So for example, if you go onto YouTube Studio and then you click on one of your videos, it's gonna show you like your video performance. So it's gonna have how many views, it's gonna have impressions, click-through rate, which is like how many people decided to click on your video based off your like your thumbnail. And then it's also going to have your average view duration, which is like how long people watched the video for. Okay, so now that we're already talking about YouTube Studio, we're going to talk about how to get your channel monetized. So in order to get monetized on YouTube, which is like making money off of YouTube, so the first thing that you're going to need is you're going to need 1,000 subscribers at least, and you need 4,000 watch hours. So for the 4,000 watch hours, you have to achieve that in 1 year, because after the 1 year it kind of just resets over again. It might sound like a lot, but if you stay consistent and you're putting out quality content, you're gonna notice the growth. It might seem like impossible to achieve, but it's really not that hard, honestly. The last tip that I'm gonna have for you guys today is to be yourself, because you don't want to come on here and put on a different persona and try to be somebody that you're not, because at the end of the day you want to attract people that are genuine. You want to be genuine, that way you can attract a genuine audience, and most importantly, people could tell when you're being fake. So just make sure that you're being yourself, because you want people to like you for you. So that's pretty much gonna be it for all of the tips on everything you need to start your YouTube channel. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Make sure to comment down below any video suggestions that you guys would like to see me do. Make sure to turn on your post notifications. That way you can be notified every single time that I upload a new video, and you could be the first one to watch my video. And most importantly, girl, if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, then you need to stop what you're doing right now and go hit that subscribe button. And with that being said, I love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video.